everyone, and welcome to Willow Talk. Adam Peacock here with no friends in the studio today, but it's okay because we've got a special guest on the way. We've got a chat with Sam Konstas, which we did recently, just around the corner. Timely, given what Sam Konstas has done this week, and it was a century and a session for Australia A over there against India A. Incredible performance. So, Sam in the early stages of this bat-off to play in the Ashes has got off to a really good start. But we've got a great chat coming with Sam to get to know him a little bit better, and his love of cricket, his love of life, his love of the fact that he's a West Tigers NRL fan, and the anniversary of him being on Earth coincides with the last time the West Tigers won a grand final. So we have a little bit of a laugh about that for you listeners and viewers around the world. That means absolutely nothing, but you'll get the hang of it when we get to the chat a bit later on. So Sam Konstas around the corner. We'll resume regular programming with a chat about all things cricket next week. We'll hopefully catch up with Heels, hopefully catch up with Hads. He'll be back in the studio at some stage next week, and there'll be a bit to talk about because we've got the One Day Cup here in Australia off and running. What about Tassie? That comeback over New South Wales being 8 for 124 and then winning the game by 2 wickets. New South Wales couldn't get another wicket, and Tasmania won with 4 balls to spare. So we'll go into detail about that. There's more One Day Cup action on the way. Australia playing India in these warm-up matches for the Women's World Cup. Australia A against India A. We'll have the full knowledge of what's gone on over there in India, and the County Championship wrapping up. So there's a stack of cricket to talk about early next week, and we'll do that with our co-hosts and some more friends as well. But for now, here it is, this chat with Sam Konstas. Sam Konstas, welcome to Willow Talk, mate. First time on the pod. No doubt you've listened to every episode.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
As every 19, 20-year-old does around the country. How are you, mate?
No, good. Obviously, just prepping here, doing some media stuff, and then head to India for the Aussie A stuff, so it's all exciting.
Do you like doing media stuff? You've got no option now.
I feel the boys reckon I like the attention, but yeah, I don't mind it.
You did the photo shoot not that long ago with Phoebe Litchfield.
Yeah, that was good fun. We did a photo shoot I think a couple of weeks ago. So, good with the cameras.
So the India series, we haven't actually gone in depth with you about it. We've talked about it, obviously. Yeah. I don't think there's anyone who watches cricket in Australia who hasn't talked about that morning at the MCG. On reflection, it is what for you?
Dramatic. Surreal, to be honest. Still watch it to this day, the commentary and me batting, and very grateful to obviously be representing my country, and such good memories.
Favourite moment of it?
Oof, quite a few moments. I think one moment stands out was when I was with Mitchell Starc and Nathan Lyon before the game. I remember I told them one of the nerves kicking in, and then they just looked at me and they thought I was a bit crazy. So that, the crowd, obviously we had packed stadiums, and probably my 50.
Because only a couple of months before you're playing Shield games in front of 13 people and a couple of brown snakes at Cricket Central there in the west of Sydney, and you're rocking up there, and you're telling me that the nerves level was the same in both occasions. Yeah,
really bizarre. Not too sure why that was the case. I'm pretty confident in the way I play, and I express that at times, but wasn't nervous. A bit crazy.
I'm packing myself, mate.
Yeah.
What did your schoolmates think?
Oh, my schoolmates were there, so so obviously I told them it was a dream, for me to play for Australia, and it was good to have their support with my family. Yeah, it was a bit of a whirlwind. Obviously, at that time of year, everyone's preoccupied with family time, Christmas time, New Year's time, all of that. Were you totally removed from all of that? You were just in a cricket bubble, or do you get to kind of experience with it in a very festive time of the year? We actually had a Christmas lunch with the Cricket Australia team, so all the kids were there, and my family wasn't there because I had work, so I was babysitting the kids basically, and because you're one of them. Yeah, I was one of them. The people were saying, especially got a double my age in the team. Not going to name names, but they know who they are. But it's obviously got to celebrate those moments, and it was good fun. Did anyone buy you a present? The baggy green. Decent present. But mum always gets me new shoes, or dad gets me clothes, so stock standard. Fair enough. What was the most random DM you got out of that summer? Random DM. That was quite a few, to be honest. A random DM. Keep it PG if you could as well. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a PG one. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe not PG related.
I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say.
Part of me wants to.
Yeah.
Part of me really wants to delve down this path, but
maybe off camera.
I'll leave it right there. But no, some notables that might have out of nowhere got in contact with you or responded to anything you put. This is how people kind of communicate these days. Once upon a time, it would be, I bumped into him at the airport or at the street at Second A, but now it's like you can go direct.
To be honest, I actually, my one rule was not to go on Instagram when I was playing the games. So I only checked my phone after day 5, and obviously my followers blew up. A few famous people contacted me, and I was like, crap, there's a lot of stuff. I didn't even read most of them, to be honest.
What was the number in that top right-hand corner with the numbers?
Thousands.
Because it gets to a certain point, doesn't it? I've never got there, obviously.
There was heaps. Even my messages, my phone was blowing up, but yeah. Fair
enough. West Indies series. So this is the beauty of cricket, isn't it?
Good.
But,
the ups and downs.
How do you reflect on that in terms of what it was like as a cricketer?
Yeah, for me, I thought it was a great experience. Obviously, I didn't get the success I wanted, but first time in those conditions and facing a quality attack, I thought Cameron Green and Steve Smith batted really well in those tough conditions. But obviously you got to find methods in those tough conditions and find a way to score runs.
Patience isn't a virtue with young people, obviously. And that's only fair, that's only natural. But in the intervening months when you were kind of around the squad, Sri Lanka, but not really getting a game, there was talk around the World Test Championship. Obviously they went a different way.
Yeah.
How did you comprehend that about how they were trying to prep you for your next game for Australia?
Oh, for me, I was just trying to prepare as well as I can and hopefully get an opportunity whether I was in Sri Lanka. But I got the opportunity in the West Indies, which was good. But not trying to get too fixated about the future. Just trying to be more in the present moment and put my best foot forward.
We can talk about getting thousands and thousands of DMs and the battery on your phone running at double speed and you need to re-zap. But the process of getting better is central to what you're about because you're a professional athlete. What is your process to try and get better and how you use that time on tour to try and find ways to, add things to your game?
I think learning from the legends of the game like Steve Smith, Usman Khawaja, see how they go about facing different conditions and bowlers. Obviously, in Sri Lanka, extreme spinning conditions, the methods of being more aggressive when it's flattered, batting for longer. But it's little things like that, picking their brains and trying to implement it to my game and my unique style. So those were the probably big things that I took out of the tours.
What kind of, any advice resonates? I mean, obviously at a net session, everyone's talking about everything and, trying to get the best out.
Yeah.
What about this? What about that? Anything that, you're a bit removed from it now, sitting here in casual clothes, but from one of those legends, anything that pops into your mind about something that you really took on board?
I think sometimes when you aren't going as well, you try to find the problem and you try to hit more balls. And I think sometimes you just got to relax and just think about what you did well and don't get too fixated about it. And that's probably something that I learnt, not to overhit as many balls, especially when you go back-to-back games, trying to be mentally fresh, just lucky to have lots of knowledge around that.
So you've already worked out, looking at Steve Smith and Marnus Labuschagne, 2.5 hour net sessions aren't for you?
Certain times I think it's good, but they're different. Obviously, everyone has their own unique style, and just trying to still find that at my age for what works.
How would you describe your style?
I think an aggressive batsman who likes to take the game on and hopefully score big hundreds and win games for whoever I play for.
Do you like really fast bowling?
Yeah, all types.
Why? Why do you like? How can you say that you like fast bowling? Because you know that you can react and.
I think it's just the challenge. Obviously, even when I faced Mitchell Starc, him bouncing me, obviously people don't want to do it, and I think the best way is getting in there and challenging myself. So obviously you're going to get better with facing such quality attack, and for me it's just trying to get better each day.
So that's your definition of fun, is it? Facing Mitch Starc in the
I guess so, yeah. What's your definition of fun?
Not that.
Commentary?
Day on the golf course?
Yeah, fair.
Like probably not facing something that's going at my neck at 155 k's an hour.
Yeah, I can't resonate on the golf course with you, so
yeah.
Maybe, like you said, if I spend more time with the cricket boys, with Starkey, I might get into it. So maybe one day we can have a hit.
There is a rumour going around though that at a nice golf course that you wore attire that wasn't in keeping with the standard of golf course.
Yeah. Don't know what to say about that, to be honest. I did bring one golf outfit as I'm not a big golfer, and I actually, the day before, we were playing at a nice course, actually hit them pretty good, and then I forgot that we were playing the next day, and I just wore casuals, and
Casuals being
tracksuit shirt, pants, casual jumper, fluffy one, and yeah, bit unique, some would say.
Yeah, okay. Look like you're walking the dog in winter.
yeah. I actually got the photo on Instagram.
Fair enough. You do you, mate. You do you. But yeah, back to trying to develop as a cricketer and facing those guys in the nets. Who's been a real challenge? It's one of our favourite subjects on Willow Talk. Who's the dustiest to face in the nets? Who's unenjoyable?
All of them, to be honest. Scott Boland, Cummins, Hoff, Starkey. Especially if you do a nice shot off Starkey. Hopefully he doesn't watch this.
No,
he usually tells me he has 3 out on the pull shot, and he usually bumps me. So no more bounces, Mitchell.
At least he gives warning.
He does, but maybe that's not a good thing. Gets into my head a bit.
What's the Yorker like, or he doesn't bowl out to teammates?
He sometimes does. Very tough to face. Obviously, he's quick, swings them both ways, and not pleasant to face at the nets times.
It's interesting because those 4, some of the Victorian guys actually, or a lot of the Victorian guys always say that Scott Boland is not nice to face in the nets because he just does enough. And there's things that are catching the inside of the bat and catching parts of your anatomy and things like that.
Yeah, he's the type that bowls a heavy ball and nips them both ways. So he's obviously challenging your defence a lot, and even in games, it's hard to hit him, and that's why his record speaks for itself.
Oh, mate, you're a guy in front of 90,000 people ramping Bumrah. I think you can handle it. You can handle it. Just on the West Indies as well, noticed on that tour that you had the rig out. Did you cop any advice about the kind of ability to just take your shirt off wherever you wanted? Or?
Yeah, I actually got a lot of advice from the boys. I think they want me to wear a shirt more often. But obviously, I got to take advantage of the good weather. So I thought it was good tanning, and I didn't see the camera. The camera was taking photos of me, so it's coincidental that the camera was there, and I had to do a video for the fish burgers. So the boys were giving it to me a bit, which was probably fair enough. Some would say.
A lot of that would come from a place of I couldn't do that, so you shouldn't do that. If you know what I mean? Yeah,
agreed.
But if you can do that at your age, you do it.
Maybe I'm going to inspire the next generation.
Well, exactly. Just everyone walking around with their shirt off. How do you feel that you resonate with people your age? I've got to tell a personal story here.
Yeah.
My son reckons you're hilarious because you don't.
Really?
They're going to beep this.
Yeah.
He goes, he just looks like a guy who doesn't give a
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
That's a good way to summarise me, I reckon.
But when you're out there, you play on instinct.
I think I'm like every other person, to be honest. Just keep it really casual and, like you said, don't think about it too much or who I'm facing, just seeing the boy reacting. So, good way to summarise me, I think.
Who do you listen to the most?
Podcast?
No.
Willow Talk?
You could say artist, podcast, or maybe advice-wise, parents. Shane Watson, who's big in your career.
In terms of cricketing, probably Shane Watson regarding my mental stuff, and my batting coach Tamid. But I don't like to get too many people's opinions, especially like they all mean well, and you got to understand which advice to take. But I'm very lucky to have good support. Andrew McDonald, our batting coach Div, Pat Cummins, just to give me clarity and freedom in what I want to do.
Because people people are going to have opinions about how you play because you put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And everyone's an expert in cricket, especially at summertime.
Yeah.
Even though people like me who will never get anywhere near to the level of you, but everyone, it's a natural inclination for an Australian to have an opinion about that. You cool with that? Yeah,
I think that's a part of being a professional athlete. Everyone's going to have different opinions, and hopefully this year they can have good opinions of me scoring hundreds.
Away from cricket, understand, I don't know how big you're into it, but West Tigers fans, for people overseas, this is a rugby league team who since October 2005 haven't been to a grand final, haven't won a grand final, which oddly enough...
Yeah, a fun fact.
Is what, Sam Konstas?
Is my birthday, 2nd of October 2005, born 9:35 p.m.
just on full time. So I've heard of people missing big games due to the fact that they got stuck in traffic or they have a family event. I haven't heard of people who have missed a big game because they're actually still in a womb.
Yeah, I know, which was quite bizarre, and I think we're going downhill from there. But there's good signs this year from the Tigers. Went to the Dogs game and we won that, so hopefully we can build on and get in the top 8 soon.
Have you showed your face at Concord, their training base?
No, not yet. They did invite me, but hopefully when I have spare time I can visit them.
Can you maybe, because since you've been on Earth, they haven't got near it.
Yeah.
So maybe you go along there and maybe take a witch doctor or something like that
to change it up.
Just clear it?
Yeah, I think I should.
Clear the curse of Konstas?
Maybe, yeah. I should, yeah.
Thing.
Who do you go for in the NRL?
Manly.
Oh, you're like my twin brother.
Yeah.
They usually leave during half time when they're losing by even 4 points.
Yeah, no, but there is a time in 2008 we won a grand final 40-0, but we won't go into that. Your twin brother saw that, though.
Yeah. Was it against Melbourne?
Oh, yeah. It was good fun. How does that come to pass that twin brothers have different teams?
Bizarre. Not too sure why he goes for Manly, to be honest. My mum goes for Manly as well, but don't know the context. Dad goes for Tigers and my older brother, so bit of rivalry there when Manly and Tigers versus each other.
Was your dad at the birth or the game?
Oh, I assume he was at the birth.
You have to check.
No, he was at the birth.
Fair enough. Fair enough. How important is family to you?
Oh, very important, especially when you go away on trips. I make sure I call them all the time, and I'm very lucky to have all their support and them guiding me throughout my life.
Is it Greek heritage on both sides?
Yeah, Greek heritage on both sides. I was born in Australia, but my grandparents are from Greece, so my grandparents don't even understand cricket, to be honest. They have no idea regarding the rules. They just see me on TV and they just smile and
cheer you on.
Yeah, cheer me on, and they make actually good Greek food. So shout out to my grandparents.
That was my next question. What is a Konstas family gathering like in terms of what is on the table before everyone starts to eat? How good is it?
We do have a big family, so lots of cousins are there. We have all sorts of Greek food. Dormothers, Yumi Star. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
I'll know it if I see it. I don't know the actual name of it.
Souvlaki, Greek salad.
I know what a souvlaki is.
But it's very traditional, my grandparents, and Greek dancing as well. I actually took my grandma to Greek dancing a few months ago.
Oh, yeah?
And she was with all of her 80-year-old friends, and it's actually a tough art to master. So
how'd you go?
Getting better.
Yeah.
I only know how to do oppa when you hit the ground.
Yeah.
So, yes, my grandma loves it.
Outstanding. How good's that? Is Konstas an abbreviation of something that had a few more?
Yeah, I think it did. I think it's Konstapoulos or something long. Yeah. Luckily it's shorter, easier to pronounce.
Just go with Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy, yeah.
What do you want in the next 12 months, mate?
Next 12 months, whatever format I play or whatever team I play, score lots of hundreds and win games for them. Hopefully play in the Ashes and dominate there. Then other than that, don't get too fixated about the outcome in a way. Be more process driven and try to get better each day.
That's the thing. Like a lot of people say, professional athletes, you're 20.
Yeah.
For the purposes of listening to this, because you're about to turn 20, but you're 20.
Getting old.
Peaks sometimes don't come to late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
So
I think, still trying to develop my game, and obviously when you're older, you got those experiences and you're a bit smarter in the way you go about things. So I think for me, it's just more experience and understanding game situations more. And
understanding that tracksuit pants on good golf courses probably not a marry, but you'll learn.
We got to play golf together.
Yeah,
we have to.
Yeah.
What course are you at usually?
Long Reef on the northern beaches of Sydney.
Okay, mate, that's too far. All good.
Yeah, we're from opposite ends, aren't we?
Yeah.
Springfield and Shelbyville.
Yeah, very far.
You probably don't even watch The Simpsons.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Excellent. I've got to end it with cricket. Your favourite Ashes memory growing up?
Got to say Mitchell Starc getting Rory Burns out first ball. I just remember everyone was watching it at our house and everyone was erupting when he got that wicket. So shout out to Starkey. I know he's a big follower of this Willow Talk. And
well, he has to be.
Yeah, he has to be with Elisa here. So, yeah. He's actually a great mentor of mine, and he took good care of me to the West Indies, which he's got some funny stories for you, I'm sure.
Oh, I look forward to hearing that. I look forward to hearing those. How old were you when that happened?
Ashes, I reckon, a couple of years ago.
16.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
Steeling's going to make me
Yeah,
feel
still at
sore.
school, yeah.
So I can't even relate, like, how good was the 2005 Ashes? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Wasn't
know. Who
here.
was playing that? Freddie Flintoff?
Yeah, exactly. The ones after it.
Was Mitchell Starc playing that? No.
I mean, the one we just missed out on that one.
Yeah.
The one we won in 2013-14.
Yeah.
You're freaking in year 3.
Was that
That was 5-0.
Mitch Johnson or no? Yeah.
That was Mitch Johnson.
Ryan Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you look at those things? Have you revisited those? Because it's probably not in the memory bank. You don't remember
No,
those
yeah,
things.
I remember little bits and pieces. My cricket knowledge isn't the best, as a few of the boys do know, because maybe they're talking in the 1980s and 70s. But I think from my era, 2005 to currently, I think I'm pretty good with cricket knowledge.
Yeah, well, mate, if you ever need to pep me up, you've got 2 things to watch on YouTube. It's your morning at the MCG that day. And also, maybe go and have a look at a spell that Mitchell Johnson bowled at Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, we'll do.
Do those 2.
Perfect.
Good luck, mate. Thanks for your time.
Cheers. Thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah, thanks for watching the Willow Talk podcast on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't have to miss an episode wherever you are. And while you're at it, check out these videos up here. They're mostly good.